What's up? What's up, y'all? I'm running late. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Hi, everybody. Let me say hi to everybody because listen, I'm still setting this thing up, y'all. My thumbnail ain't even on here yet, and I apologize. I'm running late today. I had a members only live, and child, that ran late. I was running late for them. Well, I didn't give them a time, but I wanted to do the members only live earlier than we went, and we was talking, y'all, because that's what we do in the members only live, child. We be talking. Um, but anyway, happy Thursday. It is almost Friday for you guys. If anybody is in the the southern western part of Georgia going into Alabama, thoughts and prayers to you. You guys just had a tornado come through out of nowhere. A friend of mine is down there. Actually, if you watch TS Up Entertainment, Retro, that's the area that he lives, and he was at work. They was literally sitting under desk, and he sent me pictures. Thank God he got home and his house was fine and all of his stuff was good. But some of his coworkers not so good, and he sent pictures of houses with roofs blown off, and he said it literally came out of nowhere. So I'm just praying for you guys and hoping that we just have minimal damage to all of that. So let me all right. Let's put it up here. Whatever ain't here just ain't here. I'm trying to do this, and then I'll put the thumbnail. I might just have to put the thumbnail up later because I really want to get started. So let me say hi to everybody, and then we're going to get into this. Lemon Kush, Yana, what's up, Nico? Hey, Ebbs. Hey, Tracy again. Kenneth, what's going on? Hey, Mia, Zara again. Kenneth said that head usher is here from Usher Board number 1. Usher Board number 1. Come to the front. Plenty of seats. This is a safe space. Laugh, comment, and hit that like button. I know that's right. You better go on and do your job. The first lady of the church. Listen, she got everybody in line, honey, in formation. Hey, Yana, what's up, Lady V? Below Fran. Hey, Demille. What's up, Cindy? Tan. Tracy. Hey, Andrea Williams. I was gonna say Williams Rogers. Amir. What's up, Pat? Hey. Cool gamer, Miss Old School. Danny, what's up? Are you feeling better, my love? I called Danny earlier, child. She was down for the count. Hope you are feeling better. Hey, Sharice, Zoe, Kenya. Yes, and yes again. Okay, yes, we do accept the Cash App and Super Chats over here. I don't talk about it a lot, but we do accept them, okay? Hey, Renette, what's up, Miss Baything? Hey, Itty Bitty, hey, girl. Sly Sylvia, what's up? It's up. I'm always on time when I tune in. I know that's right. I miss each members only live. I'm a replay going on. I'm sorry, Nico. I'm so sorry that you're missing them. I don't listen. We were talking about that in the members only live with notifications and the algorithm, child. We're gonna work on some things to try to help me get in the algorithm, and hopefully y'all will get the notifications and all that good stuff, child. But that is what is going on. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do it like this. My thumbnail it don't have as much as I wanted. I try to put the top stories on the thumbnail, but child, we gotta go with what we got today. Because again, that's one of the things we're trying to be consistent with. Making sure that my thumbnails and stuff are up there. So with that being said, let's get into the let's get into this. Okay, thumbnail is up. All right. So let me look at my notes, child, because we had a lot of fool la la going on. Let's get into this. Let's see what announcements I have. Okay. Let me see if I have any updates, announcements. Well, we have some good news. Let's talk about some show renewals, okay? So, Sherry Shepherd's talk show has been renewed for 2 seasons. So she is guaranteed a season 3 unless something ridiculous happens between now and then. But she is guaranteed. Oh, I'm sorry, Ebs. Girl, I would have told you, child. Okay. Um, Jennifer Hudson's show has been renewed for a 2nd season. Abbott Elementary has been renewed for its 3rd season. So we are all here for the show renewals. It's that time of year. So as they roll in, I'll continue to give you guys what's going on. Shout out to the 100 people in the room, though. Please hit that like button. As y'all come in the door, I appreciate it much. Shout out, shout out. Who is watching Sherry and Jennifer's show? Well, clearly they watching it, because Cams, how you feeling, my love? Cams isn't feeling good either. How are you feeling? Y'all, listen, y'all be making me nervous when I be looking at y'all's posts and talking and hearing these things, child. Yeah, Danny answered the phone, and I said, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" First of all, why you even answer the daggone phone? You didn't need to, child. You could have just sent me a text telling me you wasn't feeling well, girl. It would have been all right. Danny is working on a project for me that y'all are going to like, and I was calling her to touch base on some things, but you know. Oh, quintessential, you know you one of my day ones. You have donated to the channel, girl. And did you ever send me your address? Because I got your makeup sitting right here. I just got to go to the post office and mail it. Okay. I follow Jennifer Hudson's show on YouTube. So I watch a lot of the stuff on YouTube. And I don't know if they, nowadays with social media being what it is, they probably do take the YouTube views, the TikTok views. They probably do take all that into consideration when they think of ratings. Because a lot of people YouTube is their television. A lot of people, YouTube is their television. I will say this. I love me some Jennifer Hudson. Y'all know that she been my girl since American Idol. I have always loved her. But girl, every show don't have to be a concert. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Every show don't have to be a concert. And just because you bring people on there that can sing, don't mean it need to be a concert. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, speaking of makeup, my collection is on sale until tomorrow night. Put the link in the chat, Abby. Put the link in the chat for your makeup. Y'all know my girl, my sis, Abby has her own makeup line with exquisite. Where is it? Hold on. Danny, put your link in the chat too, y'all. Put your link in the chat too, Danny, with your books, okay? Y'all know Danny has her self-help collection. She's got the coloring book, she's got the journal. She just dropped another book earlier this week. Y'all go check it out over to the Amazon and the Exquisite. Y'all go ahead and drop them links and listen. We got it. Listen, we're gonna do it. 2023. It's our year. Okay. Speaking of which, since we're talking about TV shows, y'all want to go and just jump into the y'all want to just go ahead and jump into the Golden Globes, or y'all want to warm up a little bit more? I mean, we can go ahead and jump into these Golden Globes. First of all, let's just go on and go there, child. First of all, they done said that the Golden Globes had the lowest ratings in years. And to that, I say, I'm sure they did, because I didn't even know they were coming on. Listen, this is what I'm going to need people to understand. And what I just got finished saying, NBC, you do a piss poor job of advertising on in other places. Okay. Sister to Sister, New Year, New You workbook, a guide to lasting changes. Oh, shit, I need to order that my damn self. Those are the links, y'all. Danny's link to her book, Abby's link to the makeup. I'm just saying, one of them y'all need. One of those things you could use. Either you could use some makeup, or you could use a book to help you get your new year straight. And you know what, Danny? I need to order one. Because maybe that's something on the members only side. We were talking about doing an accountability thing, a check-in for all the things we're trying to do this year. We mainly been talking about finances and weight, but maybe that's a book that will help us with our check-ins. I'm still trying to figure out a way to do it, because even though we started talking about it on the members only side, I would like to do it so that I can include everybody. So we're going to check. I'm still working that out, y'all, but we're working that out. We're working that out. I guess I'm in the minority. I like the singing, but I guess it's because music is literally in my bloodline, literally. But I understand how it can be too much for some people. But the thing is this, I enjoy it, but I just feel like at a certain point, it's going to get old. Now, because I love Jennifer Hudson, I love it. And the people she's singing with ain't no, she's singing with some heavy hitters. But I just know how people are. And at a certain point, people are going to be like, okay, girl, that's enough. Y'all know how people do. You know how people will do you. Child, I got a book club, Mari. I just can't seem to get it regular. But we have a book club. Can one of y'all drop the link to the book club channel? And listen, I had to order another Big Girls Don't Cry book. I finally got it, and I was reading it over the holiday. So I am actually ready to start back up. So we're gonna get into this year. We're gonna get into this year. Again, time management, y'all. It's time. I have all these things I want to do, but I do have to figure out a way to get it done with time management. So, but yeah. So the Golden Globes. Now they were hosted by Carmichael. What's his first name? The comedian who he had his own show on NBC, and then he had problems with NBC wanting to do certain things with the show, and so it got canceled or he quit or whatever happened. But then he came out, he did a stand-up on Netflix, and he came out as, that he was gay. Gerard Carmichael, thank you. So he hosted it. So I guess it was sort of like a full circle moment because it was on NBC and because he had such a bad relationship with, the way he ended his show wasn't a great thing. But from the clips that I saw, girl, he wasn't that funny. That Whitney Houston joke, I don't know. Listen. That was not a joke for that venue. If you were working a stand-up club and it was a small venue and you were being raunchy and you threw that joke out there, I still think it would have been a bad joke, but it would have been a different environment. You are literally hosting the Golden Globe Awards. You are on a major network. You are in a room full of industry people. What made you think that was a good idea? And you clearly didn't run that past nobody. I promise you it wasn't on that teleprompter. I can't imagine that they were like, go for it. That wasn't on the I don't believe that was on the teleprompter. They would have to show it to me that it was on the teleprompter. He said, so where the Golden Globes took place was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And he said, oh, we're here at the Golden Globes, the same place where Whitney Houston died. Sir, read the room. Why would you think that was a good idea? There is nothing in you that should have thought that was a good idea. And I like Carmichael. I think I liked his show. I hated that his show ended. I hated the way his show ended. But sir, that wasn't a good idea at all. At all. What I was saying was NBC has to do a better job of advertising on other platforms because I watch a lot of TV. And yes, I fast forward through a lot of commercials because a lot of times I'm watching it on my DVR. But even in fast forwarding through the commercials, I can see what they're talking about. Like, I know it's a car commercial. I know it's a beer commercial. I know it's a McDonald's commercial. Even with fast forwarding, I know what they're talking about. Sir, NBC, I don't remember hearing nothing about the Golden Globes. I remember when the nominations came out. I don't even know if I remember that Gerard Carmichael was hosting the damn thing. But I know in the last week, I ain't heard nothing. I know in the last week, when I just started seeing the winners pop up on social media, I said, how the hell they got winners and I didn't even know this shit was happening. So, and then I feel like the Golden Globes just happened. I don't know why I feel like they just happened. I know it's award season, so I don't know why. But yeah, NBC, do better. You got to do better because I watch streaming, and I watch streaming channels like Peacock. Peacock is y'all shit. I've been watching The Best Man. what was that on Peacock before I started watching The Best Man Holiday? The Casey Anthony thing, Real Housewives of Miami. I'm trying to get caught up on. I'm literally watching shit on Peacock. Peacock has commercials. It's like Hulu. You can't. It's not like Netflix where there are no commercials. There are commercials in the shit. How I ain't seen a commercial? You can't fast forward through them. Every Peacock show should have had an advertisement for the Golden Globes, and I don't remember any. I don't remember any. I mean, did y'all know that the Golden Globes was gonna happen? I didn't know. I didn't know. So, but the good news is, Quinta Brunson won again for Abbott Elementary. The guy from Everybody Hates Chris, El Teddy's crush. They probably had to sneak it back on air after racism. You know what? They probably did, child. They probably did. Yeah, Fresh Prince, but I haven't been watching that. Well, Bel Air, yeah. But yeah, you're right. They probably did have to slide it on in. They probably did. Yeah, it was distasteful as hell. It was distasteful as hell. Um, Angela Bassett won for Wakanda Forever. She gave a great speech, a very good speech that she gave. And a lot of times the Golden Globes are a lot of times the precursor for the Oscars. It's the Golden Globes, it's Golden Globes, SAG, and then Oscars. So we know she's nominated. So, maybe she'll win the Oscar. That would be great. Yeah, the Whitney Houston's estate commented. They did. Yeah. MJ Rodriguez got her flowers, which I loved it. Ryan Murphy was accepted an award. For those who don't know, Ryan Murphy was the producer of Pose, and MJ Rodriguez won last year for Pose. She won for leading actress in a sitcom. I mean, a drama show. She was the first trans woman to ever win the award. But because the show was not televised last year, she did not get her recognition. And so Ryan Murphy used his time when he was accepting his award to ask everybody to give her a standing ovation and to give her flowers. And I was here for that. I loved it. I was here for it. He invited her. She was sitting at his table because she wasn't nominated for anything this year, but he invited her. And I thought it was great. I thought that was absolutely great. Eddie Murphy got the Cecil DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award. His speech was pretty good. I loved the end when he said, in my career, I did 3 things that helped me stay successful. He was like, first, pay your taxes. Second, mind your business. And third, keep Will Smith's wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. I thought that was funny. Like, I know there were a couple of other Will Smith jokes. It's to be expected. Nobody will be talking about it next year. He has to go through the ringer. It is what it is. But I thought that was funny. I thought that was funny, and appropriate. And who gonna get mad at Eddie Murphy? And she did. Oh, MJ looked gorgeous. That dress she had on was everything. Quinta Brunson's dress was everything, and it was Christian Siriano, which I was not surprised because that dress was beautiful. It fit her like a glove, honey. Fit her like a glove. Oh, okay. Hey Xavier, hey boo. Google it, Abby. It was beautiful. It was blue. It was gorgeous. And then her hair, her makeup, she looked good. She looked really, really good. What else was I gonna say about the Golden Globes? I think that might have been all I was gonna say. Oh, and I've been seeing this all over social media, but I'm gonna piggyback on everybody who has said this. Black people, hello, Black people, right here, Black people. When we are invited to an award show to give the award, and there's a Black person that is nominated, what we have to stop doing is celebrating before we say their name. And it's so funny because it's been trending all over the internet. And they've been showing all these clips of Black people doing awards and celebrating when they see that the Black person won. And it is absolutely hilarious because it is right. Like, we got to stop celebrating before they're going to stop letting us do those awards. They're going to start having us do like the award for best, editor in a documentary or something, when they know that you don't, even if it's a black person nominated, you don't know them. Black people, we we can celebrate. We just got to call the people name first. Okay, we got to say Quinta Brunson before we celebrate. Okay, we just have to say the name first. Celebrate. But can you let the white people know who won? Because they don't know. The black people know because they see you, that you see them. But the white people, let them, hello, woohoo. Okay, everybody said that they love the reaction. Abby said, nah, I love that for them. Shauna White said, can't stop, won't stop. I love the reaction. Okay, well, I'm saying, no BS. We celebrate everyone black, and we're gonna cut. Oh, no. I ain't say don't root for everybody black. I didn't even say don't celebrate. But can you call their name first? I'm just saying call their name first. But okay. Y'all clearly don't seem to have a problem with it. So look, I'm in the minority on that one. So I'm gonna back up out of that one. I'm a moonwalk right on out of that one. I'm a moonwalk right on out of that one. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm a moonwalk right on out of that one. Okay. Cindy said nope. Okay, listen. It's Kenneth said it's the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit. Okay, look. I damn sure can't argue with the Holy Spirit. I damn sure I ain't fighting the Holy Spirit, child. Andrea said, and black people, stop snubbing black media on the carpet. We get mad at the white people for not showing us love, but some of them pass right by black media. That's valid. That's valid. And I agree. But you know what? I've said that before. We've had that conversation before over here about, we step over what was put in place to acknowledge us when the white media, the machine wouldn't. And then we step over it because now we're being recognized and now we're being seen by the white machine. Remember, I say that about these award shows. Like, we have to stop putting the Oscars and the SAG Awards and the Golden Globes over the NAACP, over the BET. We've got to stop, because at the end of the day, these things were established to recognize us when nobody else would. And now it's become a situation where we'll go to those shows when we're trying to get to the mountaintop. And then once we get to the mountaintop, it's like, oh, well, but just what y'all remember what they say. The same people you step on the way up are the same people you're going to meet on the way down. Y'all, remember, because I hate when people get in trouble and then here they come. Oh, you in trouble with the white folk, and now here you come back. Remember Michael Jackson came back to BET after all of those allegations. Remember? I'm just saying. But moving on, child. Moving on, child. They did just release the NAACP Image Awards. I do not have the whole list in front of me. We'll talk about it. But what I am going to bring up a couple of not a couple. I'm about to tell a few. I'm bringing up one of the nominees. The other thing is people got mad because the guy who played Jeffrey Dahmer won the award because they said it's bringing more attention to the travesty that it was. I see both sides of the coin. He's an actor playing a role. But I also understand that if I were a family member, if the Jeffrey Dahmer affected my family intimately, then I probably would feel the same way. Unfortunately, stories are going to be told, right? And just like we did the Charles Manson stories, and just like we did what's that other guy? The other serial killer. Just like we do all of that stuff, right? It's unfortunate, but it's what it is. And don't get mad at that man, because from my understanding, he played the hell out of that part. I mean, the fact that it evoked so many feelings tells you how well he played that part. Unfortunately, Ted Bundy. Thank you, Andrea. That's who I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for, was Ted Bundy. Unfortunately, it's just about a topic that I didn't even realize so many people was gonna get so mad about it. Honestly, I mean, because Jeffrey Dahmer was it's been such a long time. That doesn't mean that the victims don't feel the way they feel. That's not what I'm saying. But I did not realize that it would be such a reaction that it's been. But no, it wasn't the first Jeffrey Dahmer movie, but I do think because it was so well done. I just think it was so well done. But you're right, it wasn't the first Jeffrey Dahmer movie. Oh, that's what I knew I wanted to say. Shirley Ralph was asked, listen, let me tell you, listen, media, y'all gonna stop asking these black folk who don't give a F questions on these red carpets that you don't already know the answers that you're gonna get. Okay. A couple of years ago, y'all asked Issa Rae who she was rooting for, and she said everybody black, and y'all got mad at her. A couple of years ago, y'all asked Tiffany Haddish about the designer that she was wearing, and y'all got mad at her because you tried to talk about her dress like she ain't know what couture was, okay? And she had to school you. Y'all gonna stop. So they asked Shirley Ralph on the red carpet, what would you tell your 12-year-old self? And she said, I would tell my 12-year-old self to love the skin that you're in, love, these hips, love this booty, love the hair that grows out of your scalp, and above all else, love these, she said her nose too, love these lips, because there's going to be some people called the Kardashians, and they're going to pay $10,000 to get your lips. Listen. And then she tweeted out, after everybody had something to say, she tweeted out, I said what I said, and now I'm going to bed. Listen, you're not going to get Auntie to back down. She ain't going to back down, and she ain't going to apologize. She said what she said. She meant what she said. You don't think she knew what she was saying when it came out her mouth? Because she didn't have to say them Kardashians. She just could have said women. She could have said white Hollywood. She said the Kardashians. That wasn't by accident. And what you gonna do, Chris? What you gonna do? Because there were no lies told. Find the lie. I said, y'all thought she was going to apologize? Y'all thought y'all was going to get an apology? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. Well, since we're speaking of bad bitches, let's talk about another bad bitch. Down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It is being reported, it is alleged, a rumor, but it is being reported that Diana Jenkins, for those who watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Diana Jenkins said she wasn't coming back. She said due to her high-risk pregnancy, yada, yada, yada. However, it is being reported that Garcelle flexed her muscles a little bit and told the executives down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that she would not film with Diana. She refused to film with Diana. And if Diana was back on the show, she would not have any interactions with her at all. And basically let them know, listen, you can either have her or you can have me. Y'all figure it out. Now, that is a rumor, it is alleged, but I believe it to be somewhat true, because let me tell you what I think. And for those of you that watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, work with me on this one. I believe, remember that they were doing this investigation about who unleashed those bots? Remember, Garcelle said at BravoCon that she would have the results in a couple of days of who unleashed those bots. And remember, a couple of days after BravoCon, she said that she had the results, but we never heard anything. Remember how we never heard anything? Remember, Diana said that she was going to also do her own investigation. She was going to pay for it to be investigated. Remember how we never heard about any results of that investigation? Because let's be clear, Garcelle know how this goes. She knows the reality. She's been doing it for a couple of years now. She was on the Real for a couple of years. She's seen reality TV and what plays out. I don't think she would. Oh Lord. Thank you, Tracy. I don't think she would flex her muscles about Diana and reality TV show shit. Because that ain't even Garcelle's style. Like, we've never heard about Garcelle being a diva and all of that. Like, I don't remember any. I mean, if y'all have heard it, tell me, but I've never, and even on the show, we don't see diva behavior from Garcelle, right? She goes along with it, get along. She tries to do it. I think something came back in that investigation, and I think there was a agreement behind closed doors between her, Renna, Garcelle, Bravo. I believe it. 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 That's my opinion. All right, y'all. Y'all said at 8 o'clock he's going live. Child. Let me know when it starts. I had to screen record it, and child, we may have to come and talk about it. Like Uranus force, like. Hold on. I had to yeah. Hold on. Let me put Tracy, let me know when it starts, and I'll screen record it. Danny said we have 159 people in the chat. We have 120 likes. Can we get to 120 likes? Right now we have 78. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you could get to, so I think that's what's going on with that one. If you really want to know the truth of the matter, y'all, I really think that there's more to, I think they found out. I think they found out about it. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay. In the category of news we don't really care about, y'all might care. I didn't. If you're a member, you got the emoji. News that we don't care about. Child, let me let y'all know that this is news. This is news we don't care about. You have the emoji if you're a member. News we don't care about. Apollo Nida, Phaedra Parks' ex-husband, got married this weekend. I mean, if you can't put it in the chat. I mean, if you. Child, he got married in October. See, nobody really cared. The man got married 4 months ago. We really didn't care. We really did not care. He got married 4 months ago. We really did not care. I just, woo, alrighty then. Child, the man got married 4 months ago. Okay. But since we are going to talk about Phaedra Parks, it has been confirmed. Now, we talked about it here. It was a rumor. It was a rumor when we talked about it, but it has since been confirmed that Phaedra is going to be joining Married to Medicine this season. Now, I feel like she's going to be limited. I don't feel like she's going to be a full cast member. She's going to be probably friend of status. But here's one thing I know about being a friend of a show, especially when you have a following like Phaedra. It's kind of like Kathy Hilton. When you already have a following and people will come and see you. Her fans have been waiting for her to come back to Bravo for 10 years, child. She can easily get bumped up, even if technically her title is still friend of. She can easily get bumped up because she just show up to all the filming, be a part of the scenes, get invited, and when you get invited, go. And she can easily bump up, and we can easily be seeing her a lot, child. So how many people are excited? Who's excited? Who's excited? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do something. Y'all excited to see Phaedra come back? Let me see. We said this today. Let me do this now. Are you excited to see? Child, did I spell that woman's name right? There it is. All right. I put a poll in the chat. I said I was going to start doing polls. So we got a poll in the chat. Do you are you excited to see Phaedra back? Yes or no? It's in the chat. So it should be a poll in the chat. Y'all see the poll? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all see the poll. All right. That's one of the things we're going to start doing, y'all. The members, we talked about it. We try to get in the algorithm and stuff like that. So we're going to start doing more polls during the live. And we're going to start doing polls on my community wall. So we're going to start doing more polls on the community wall too. Trying to get the engagement, trying to get into the algorithm, y'all. If you're a member, even if you weren't there live, go check the replay. We had this conversation. We talked about some things. So y'all got to keep me honest, though. Keep me honest. All right. And no, Abby, I did not add a I don't care for you. I did not add a I don't care, okay? Because I know that will be your answer, okay? I do know that that will be Abby's answer. All right. So, Tyler Perry. Now, let me tell you something, Tyler. Tyler Perry is Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Kerry Washington. He's he's doing a movie on the 6888. It's gonna be starring Oprah Winfrey and Kerry Washington. Now let me say this, Tyler. I'm gonna tell y'all who 6888 is in a minute. Tyler, don't fuck this up. Okay. Now I'm gonna trust that Oprah and Kerry are gonna keep you on the good foot because Oprah and Kerry have both been able to make successful movies. So I'm gonna pray that they keep you on the successful projects. Because, sir, don't fuck this up. Now, for those people who do not know who 6888 is, 6888 was an all-black female regiment during World War II. Their job, basically, they were in charge of the mail. When they took over, when they were brought in and they took over the mail delivery in Europe, they were backed up. Like, the mail was backed up by like 2 months. They were able to get the mail caught up in like 2 weeks. And then they were in charge of running the mail through for the remainder of the war. But just like everything else, when it comes to Black folk in America, they were not given their proper due. They were not given veterans benefits. They were not given the proper training. And once the war was over, it was basically like, thank you for your service, and that was it. So they finally started getting their due, but of course, a lot of them are no longer even here to receive it. But 1, because they're women, 2, because they were Black. Y'all know how that goes. So it's an important story. It is a great story. It is an unsung hero story. A lot of people don't know who these women are. They don't know their contribution to World War II. Tyler, don't fuck this up. Now, because Oprah and Kerry Washington are a part of it, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that they're gonna keep you. Absolutely not. The degree of hurtful lies she tells is a problem. Why would anyone be interested in someone? Oh, you on Phaedra Child? You still talking about Phaedra Child? Is he writing the script? Of course, he's writing the script. He has to, he has to have control. I think they're acting in it. What I read was that. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me look at my language because you got to. Hold on. Did I screenshot that? Breaking news. Oh Lord. Whenever I see breaking news, I get nervous about it. I'm like, what's the breaking news, child? Did I screenshot it? I ain't screenshot it, y'all. I didn't screenshot it. So I have to look at the language. I didn't screenshot it, child. Add Ava for backup. I wish Ava was telling the story. I really feel like Ava would do justice by that story. It's 888. Isn't it 888? I believe it's 888. Yeah. Hold on. Here it is right here. 6888 Tyler Perry. Hold on. Oprah's returning to the screen with her first acting role in 5 years. The Oscar-nominated actress has joined the cast of Tyler Perry's new Netflix film. So it's going to be on Netflix. Tyler Perry is writing, and it's 8. It's I thought it was 8. And directing a new movie 6888 about the 6888 TF Battalion, an all-black, all-female unit that fought in World War II. Okay, I'm going to drop this link into the chat so y'all can read the article. Okay. Okay. But I think y'all are right. Ava would be perfect. Ava would be perfect to do this. What I just dropped on the floor? I just dropped something on the floor. Ava would be perfect. Child, you already know he gonna F up the wigs. He gonna F up the wigs because this is gonna be from the 1940s. You know he gonna F up the wigs. Which is really ridiculous because you have too much money in your productions for that to F up. Like, you just got too many. I don't want him to act in it either. Oh, you know he gonna have a role. He gonna be some black army colonel. It's gonna be a small role, but he gonna do a role. Y'all know he gonna do a role, child. He can't. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bishop Whitehead live. Let me set up the screen record, child. Hold on. Oh no, he not live yet. He not live yet. Hold on. Tracy, let me know when he go live, please, and thank you. Tracy, let me know so I can set up my screen record when he go live, please. Thank you. All right. Tyler, don't fuck it up. That's damn it. That's my request. Don't screw it up. All right. Yes, Bishop Lala, child. That's what he get ready to do. He about to go live and address Larry Reed, child. He said, Larry Reed said, keep my name out your mouth. Checkmate. So he gonna get on there and tell a bunch of lies about Larry Reed. What Larry Reed said was, that's not actually what Larry Reed said. What Larry Reed actually said was, he was like, Bishop Whitehead was a story that he did. That is not what his platform is. He doesn't want his platform to become about Bishop Whitehead. That's actually what he said. And what he said was, don't tag him. You know, he didn't want people to tag him whenever Bishop Whitehead did something or said something. He didn't want people sending him stuff. He's not going to keep talking about it on his platform. That's actually what he said. He did not say, well, let me not say that, because I can't say that I can't say that I've watched everything Larry Reed said. Larry Reed might have said it, child. Let me rewind that. Larry Reed might have said it. But what I heard Larry Reed say, let me rewind. What I heard Larry Reed say wasn't keep my name out your mouth. It was basically, I'm done with him. And we know his narcissism won't allow somebody to be done with him. But it was really basically, I'm done with him. Like, I talked about it. I made some coin off of it. I'm moving on. I got other stuff to do. Like, my whole platform is not Whitehead. And I'm really done. Please, no Bishop news. I don't care about him at all. I'm sorry, Corey, but we're going to talk about it. Just don't watch that video. It's all good. I can respect that. I mean, I can respect that you don't want to talk about him. I can respect that, baby. Just don't watch that video. It's cool. It's cool. All right. The judge in the Young Thug case, where the juror decided that she was gonna go to the Dominican. I mean, where did she go? Costa Rica. She went somewhere, child. She came home, and the judge has told her, you need to write a 30-page essay, ma'am, explaining the importance of jury duty. This not school, Judge. Judge, either you're going to fine her or put her in jail. You expect this woman who thought that she could just go to the Dominican Republic in the middle of a trial that just started and didn't seem to have a problem with it. You expect her to write a 30-page? First of all, that's not an essay. Let's start there. 30 pages is not an essay, sir. That's a novella. Okay, 30 pages is a dissertation. Well, it's not a dissertation either, but 30 pages is a novella. Okay, 30 pages is a short story. That is not an essay. 30 pages is a term paper. That is not. Morgan said, "Is the judge L. Teddy?" That's hilarious. That is, and y'all know he be in the bushes. See if he drop down and drop his eyes. You know, when he in the bushes, he dropped the eyes, child. Judge, listen, either find her, throw her in jail, but a 30-page that's not an essay, sir. Judge, that's not an essay. Anyway, child, that's the update on that. That's the update on that, child. All right. We got two more small stories, and then we're gonna get to the big story of the night before we get off of here. Um, I ain't gonna say nothing substantial. It ain't gonna say right. I mean, in 30, what is it to say in 30 pages? Like hell, I was just what you gonna rewrite the Constitution? Like what you gonna do? That was stupid, Judge. I mean, I was all here for punishing her because I thought that was some dumb shit. But sir, right, font size is gonna be on 50. Okay. That is crazy as hell. Anyway, Danny said we got 164 wonderful people in the chat. We have 102 likes. We're trying to get up to 140. I know that's right. Thank you, Danny. That's right. Right. Does he have to have sources? Are we having footnotes? Right? Are we what are we doing here, sir? What are we doing? First of all, anyway, I'm not even. Y'all can do with that what you like. Dr. Dre allegedly is getting ready to sell his music catalog for $200 million. Listen, I ain't mad at him. $200 million, I ain't mad at you. I mean, the fact that you have a music catalog that's worth $200 million, I ain't mad at you. I mean, I read an article that explained why a lot of these artists are selling their catalogs. Obviously, some are doing it for the money, obviously, but then there's a method to the madness that somebody broke it down for me. I do not remember all of the details because my brain just don't wrap around that. But um, you can still make money off of your music. It's a way that you sell it, and you still can have. It's a way to break it down where he still will be making money or have a percentage or something like that. His ex wife did take him to the cleaners, but I think he all right. Like I don't think Dr. Dre is hurting. I really don't. Um, but I had to find that article or that video. I was watching I think it was a video I was watching that was explaining how how these artists are still making money off of their music even after they sell it. It's a method to the madness, and I don't remember it right now off the top of my head, so I don't want to speak on it. But it is a method to the madness. But I have a question. Is selling your catalog going for broke? That's what I'm saying. Like there's a method to them, but I don't think all artists are in that position, but I think some are. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have to find that video because that way I can break it down. I'm not saying I agree, but I'm saying they were explaining that some of these artists, it's a way that they're making the money that's not it's not as bad as it seems. Some things you probably should never sell. Yeah. Yeah, Dre, all right. Dr. Dre is more than all right. Dr. Dre allegedly is getting ready to sell his music catalog. So Damar Hamlin has been actually released. He was transferred from the hospital in Cincinnati to a hospital in Buffalo, but he has since been released. He is at home, baby, in less than 2 weeks from the incident where he went into cardiac arrest on the football field and had to be resuscitated. He is home. Now, I have not heard to the extent of his long-term injuries and what the long-term effects are. He does say he has a long recovery. He said that he has a long recovery, but the fact that he's home, I mean, exactly, Kenneth, look at God. Like, God is still in the blessing business because, baby, that's a miracle. And I don't give a damn what nobody says. He has filed a trademark for Did We Win the Game and hold on, let me. A trademark for did we win the game? And I believe in number 3, I think it is. Hold on, I screenshotted it, I believe. Yeah. Did we win? And 3 is back. He trademarked both of those sayings because remember the first words he said, well, he didn't say them, he wrote them down. The first thing he said was, did we win the game? And 3 is back. His number is number 3. He will be sharing the proceeds from his recently released t-shirts, and they will go to first respond. Excuse me. He will be sharing the proceeds to first responders and the University of Cincinnati Trauma Center. So he's giving the money back. I mean, they say a percentage, so and that's fine because he don't have to get nothing. Okay. So a percentage of the money he makes off of the merch that they've been selling, that's under his foundation, is going to be donated to the hospital and to the first responders. I'm here for all of that. I think that I'm definitely here for all of that. I'm here for all of that. 50 Cent apologized to Meg Thee Stallion. The question is, do we care? 50 Cent apologized to Meg Thee Stallion, but the question is, do we care? He explained that because she lied, he didn't believe her because, the lies about the glass, everything we've already talked about, child. Because of that, he didn't believe her. But after he heard the phone call that Tory, the jail phone call that Tory had made, after he heard that phone call, he was convinced that Tory did it. He was like, after I heard that phone call, that did it for me, that changed my mind. And he did apologize. He did issue a formal apology. Here's the thing, 50 Cent, you're a troll. And you're deplorable. And that's what you do. So your apology, honestly, I mean, I'm not Meg, but your apology really don't mean nothing to me. What you can do for me, 50, give me a role on one of your shows. Like, put some money in my pocket. Because your apology really don't mean shit to me. Because you out here clowning me did not help. Like, I was already being trolled. I was already being discredited. I was already being disrespected. I was already being talked about after going through an abusive, traumatic situation. And somebody on your level with the platform that you have publicly clown me. So I tell you what, your apology really don't mean shit. But what you can do is put some money in my pocket, and that's it. I ain't even gonna say we good. I'm gonna just say I stay over here and you stay over there. But go and put some money in my pocket, bruh. Because honestly, I don't care. I don't care about none of what you're talking about. I agree it shouldn't have taken reading the phone call. But hell, it's a lot of people that still don't believe it even after the phone call, the evidence, the testimony. Like, there's people that's still saying that he ain't do it. So, sir, he never apologized, but we can all see a narcissist coming from a mile away. So, right, because that's the other thing, too. 50 Cent doesn't apologize often. And I'm not saying that means that he should get a pass because he does not apologize a lot. But that still doesn't give him a pass. Like, I mean, you don't get rewarded for doing what you should do. Like my mother used to tell me, you don't get rewarded for doing the right thing. Like, you don't get a reward because you did what you were supposed to do. So you were supposed to apologize. You were supposed to just not speak on it. How about that? How about you were supposed to shut the hell up and wait until all the evidence came out, and if you had an opinion, then express it at that time. But let's be clear, you really, sir, really didn't need to say nothing because honestly, like, we don't care. Like, you really didn't have to say nothing. Okay, fine. I hate when I try to clean up my phone and I move the apps around and call myself organizing my screen, and then I can't find nothing. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So I was like, where did I put it? Okay. They do have a 30-minute Hulu documentary about Meg. I'm gonna watch it. If it's worth talking about, then we'll talk about it. But other than that, is it 50 minutes or 30 minutes? If it's worth talking about, like, I feel like we have beat that horse to death, but I'll watch it. Now, Pam is in it. Remember Pam that was coming on and giving us the daily recaps? She's actually in it, quoted in it. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Hold on. Let me set up my screen record. And again, I know some of y'all are over the bishop, you tired and you sick of it, but you know, I enjoy the bishop, so I enjoy laughing at him. So I got the screen record going. Again, if he say anything worth talking about, child. All right. But yeah, if the documentary garners us anything we didn't pick up, or I don't remember us talking about, or I think we can, benefit from it, then I will share it with y'all. Other than that, yeah, I see he's playing music. I think he's doing that on purpose. Hold on. He's waiting for people to come in the room. But I think he's also playing music for the YouTubers, for like people like me, because of course I can't play it, but I can just edit that out, child. Out. Talking about some tag your boy Larry Reed. He really think that he be doing the damn thing. Like he really, really think he be doing the damn thing. Let me tell y'all something. And I know for the people that don't that are over the bishop and you tired of talking about the bishop, I ain't talking to y'all, right? Just read the comments sometime. When he go live, when I tell you the comments are funnier than the live itself, y'all. Bishop scammer going to jail just like Jen Shawshank. The headache of it all. Child. His 15 minutes are way too long. I feel you. I feel you. So, last but not least, are you guys familiar with Pinky Cole, of Slutty Vegan fame? If you guys have not been following her story, it is absolutely shoot, on it. I'm sorry. It is absolutely a great story. She's a HBCU grad. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta. She started Slutty Vegan. Um, she started that whole franchise and it has blown up. She's actually on a book tour right now. She's written a book, about healthy eating and all that good stuff. She did the cipher at the BET Awards this year. Like she's definitely like doing the damn thing. I think she graduated from Howard. I think she's a Howard grad, not just HBCU, but a Howard grad. I mean, she's was in my area for a while, but um, you love Pinky. You have her cookbook, okay? So what happened was Pinky was supposed to be on the Today Show yesterday. I mean this morning. Now I do not know if they decided to add her back to the segment, but she released this statement on yesterday, and I want to read y'all the statement. I hope Bishop Whitehead probably gonna start talking, but I don't care. She released this statement. Pinky Cole says, "Since I was a kid, I have only operated with integrity. I don't lie. I don't. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Miss Sharon, you went to Howard? Sorry, y'all. Um, I was looking for something. I can't find it. So she says, I've only operated with integrity. I don't lie, I don't steal, and most importantly, I don't play with people's money. Maybe it's the Caribbean in me, but God won't bless you when you operate in a fraudulent spirit. This week, I was named in a lawsuit for one of my companies, Bar Vegan, alongside my partners over alleged unpaid wages from an employee. Again, this is alleged. Up until this point, I was not familiar with the ordeal or the employee because I don't run day to day operations at Bar Vegan. But because it's a sexy story to make a community leader look like a bad guy, this has become a headline news. What do I gain with holding someone's hard earned money when my blessings overflow every day? When I'm helping people every day, when I'm using my resources to put people on every day, employees included. My life's work is in service, and this negativity doesn't match my name. The people who know me know I only operate in integrity, so this is a wicked narrative, especially when there's nothing more than an allegation. My lawyers have advised me not to comment on this, but now my reputation is being compromised and I'm being removed from an opportunity that I have worked my entire life for. At the end of the day, my name means more to me than any money could ever go into my bank account, and I will never let anybody destroy that. To get a call that I was removed from tomorrow's show because they don't want to be involved in the storyline is bizarre to me, but it's all good. That's the price you pay when you decide to be a boss. Double-edged sword. This is the big moment of my career, but God has other plans. So news reporters, are you happy now? Y'all can stop calling me. Here's your answer. But make sure you highlight all the good I'm doing while you're fishing for clicks. So she was supposed to be on the Today Show today, and she was removed, and that is the reason that she was given, is that they don't want to be associated with that story. First of all, I'm agree with her. I'm gonna call BS on that. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Tyga. Okay, you're right. I didn't tell y'all what happened to Tyga. Hold on. But that's BS, right? Second of all, you could have still had her on the show and then just asked her about it. I mean, all she's gonna say is no comment, but you could still have had her on the show. Now, again, we know that this isn't an excuse. I'm not making an excuse for her. Her name is on that business. If things ain't going right in that business, then she should be held accountable. However, like I don't think that it should throw all of the bathwater out with the baby, right? So, what's funny though, and when I say funny, I mean like haha funny. How about today she was nominated for NAACP Image Award? See, God don't play with his people. And I do think that this woman is real. I think she's legit. And I think whatever this situation is something that'll be resolved. Um, because I've only seen her move in positivity. Like I ain't vegan, I don't do the vegan thing, I ain't into the vegan thing, but I have only seen her move in positivity. So I 100% believe her when she says, "Hey, I ain't do this. I'm with her." Um, but unfortunately, she is going to have to go through this, and it's going to have to come to a resolve. But I didn't even know nothing about the story until she posted that um she was being removed from the show, and then I started seeing it hit the blogs. So I really don't think it was that big of a story because I didn't see it. Did y'all see it? Maybe y'all saw it before me, but I didn't see it. I'm gonna try slutty vegan. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try slutty vegan, but I'm just saying I haven't been to one. But I am gonna show it. See it. So, child, Tyga is broke. Child, he being sued because they said that he owed money on his luxury cars, that he rented these cars. Because y'all know all they do is lease these cars, right? Y'all know these celebrities do not buy all of these. Now, some of them do, but a lot of these like rappers, a lot of these, they are leasing those cars. When y'all see these people, oh, Cardi B gave Offset a car, child, she leasing that car. Oh, Black China, remember when Rob and China broke up and he came back and got all them cars and they was all leased? Child, they leased these cars. And so he ain't paying, and so they done came and got their cars back, child. He need to get back on OnlyFans. Oh, he was on OnlyFans? Hmm. I don't know if she's innocent, but she'll be proven innocent. This is what I'm going to say. You not being a part of the day-to-day operation does not absolve you from being responsible if your people are being treated wrong, right? It doesn't absolve you. However, I believe her when she says that she didn't know. I believe her when she says, hey, my business partners, and I wouldn't purposely steal somebody's money. I believe that. But it's ultimately, is she responsible? Yeah. If you're a part of that business, you know what I'm saying? If you're a part of the business, then you're responsible. I hate that no slutty can they class it the hell up. I don't know what that means, L love. Did you mean to say I hate that name, slutty? I haven't done enough research to find out where the name came from. I'm sure there's something behind the name. But I need to find out what the name. I haven't done it because again, I'm not really into vegan. I've been watching her though, and I like what I see. But you never know who people really are. But I don't think she's a bad person. I mean, my impression of her is that I don't think she's a bad person. But hey, he better talk back to Kylie since she's single. Child. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. If this man is saying anything worth talking about, y'all know I'll tell you about it. But I'm out. I gotta give me some dinner, and I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.